All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Stress day today. I'm still sick. I actually had a really bad day yesterday. My fiance's sick, and I woke up to my dog puking everywhere this morning. So, not a bad start to the day. Currently 10:30. I went to bed at 10:30. Woke up at 9. So we got, 10 and a half hours of sleep, so that's pretty good. Hope whoever wakes up and might see this video, I hope you have some Gatorade for that hangover and some steak, and eggs. Otherwise, well, I hope you got other remedies, because that's how I get over mine. Steak, eggs, orange juice, and Gatorade. Usually goes away by midday if I have that right around 9 o'clock. So I didn't have much. I had one shot of my new whiskey that I bought, and that's it. I'm not a big drinker or anything like that. So, and if you guys are working on your goals to get bigger and stronger, one beer basically sets you back one day of training. So for every beer you have, that's another day you just got set back. So just a reminder. Also, one beer has as many carbs as like 4 slices of bread, and that's like 150. It's like 90 to 150 carbs, depending on the beer. So if you're thinking, oh, I just had 3 beers last night, I'm going to start my New Year's resolution today, you're already behind. So don't worry. If you work really hard and you do 3 hours of cardio today, you're back on track. That is how long you would have to do 3.5 miles per hour at a 3 to 3.5 incline. It would take 3 hours to get rid of those 3 beers. Hour of beer, basically. So, just be mindful of that. I know you see some of these guys are drinking fucking whiskey every day, going to the gym, and they're like, oh, I feel fine. Most of them aren't natural, okay? So they can come back from it a lot faster. Secondly, in the long run, their kidneys are gonna fail. So if they're doing it every single day, like they kind of post about, their kidneys are eventually either going to fail or they're going to see the repercussions of it once they hit their 28 to 34 range. They're going to start saying, oh, I have a gut, and not a food gut, not a fat gut, just a beer gut or a whiskey gut. And that's not good. Yeah, just if you drink, be mindful. Don't drive. So, chest day today. See how everything feels. We're going to warm up with bands today. We're going to really warm up the shoulders to see if I can't get rid of the tightness that's in my right shoulder today. Just kind of feeling it out at home. Got a little bit of tightness in my shoulders. It's alright. If we can hit, and it is fucking packed, of course it is. If we can hit right around 280 today for a nice single that doesn't move like shit, I'll be happy. So that is the plan for today. If we can hit 275 for 2 or 3, I'll be happy as well. I don't know. We'll see how the gym looks. But hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I am trying to use my actual voice a little bit more, so see you in there. Holds. You're good. I wonder if I go a bit less. Alright, I did 45 minutes on the treadmill today. Chest day was alright. Started feeling a slight pain in my left shoulder right as I did the 245 for 2 sets. After that, I started feeling a little bit of pain. From now on, we're gonna do we're gonna switch off on how I do a chest day basically. So 1 week it's gonna be barbell and cable work, and the next week it's gonna be dumbbell and cable work. So we're gonna start doing that to maybe get some more stability in when we go for our push basically. And then another thing we're gonna start doing is the holds. I did 315 holds today, and I definitely, when I'm benching, I feel like a lot of my power is great at the bottom, but when I get to about the middle part where it's more the top end, I just start to lose all my strength. So we're gonna start doing holds to see if that'll help with my overall just top strength and being able to just lock out. Because, you know, I get it up and then I start to lose strength as I start to lock out. So see how that goes. We're gonna switch up some of the training on that. Yeah, Happy New Year. I hope whoever starts today or whatever started yesterday on their journey to be better, stick with it this year. You know, I know a lot of people go in and out, you know, they go 3 months every single year where they're good, or even a month or 2 months, and they're done, and they're like, oh, you know, or they'll go on this diet and the diet doesn't work, and then they get disappointed. And it's like, diets aren't what make you skinny, it's the cardio along with it. Diets make it so your body doesn't store as much fat, sure, but if all you're doing is dieting, you're gonna lose 10 pounds. If you're, you know, like 220, you're gonna go down to like 210, 200, and then you're gonna see a plateau. Because diets only work so much, they only do so much. So once you start doing 30 minutes of cardio, you're gonna start losing weight more, and then you start doing 45 minutes of cardio, or instead you do 30 minutes of cardio and you do an hour of weightlifting. You're gonna start seeing that drop of the weight and not see a plateau really fast. You know, 3 months in, you lost 20 pounds and then you can't lose anymore, simply because either you slacked off, you're eating like shit again, or you're eating too much, because as you start to lose weight, your calories that you need to maintain your weight goes down. So if you're eating 2,500 calories on your diet, you lose 20 pounds, 2,500 calories is probably where you're going to maintain that 200 pound. So then you start doing 2,000 calories. Then you drop down 195, 190 pounds. Then you got to lower it a little bit again, because then you start to see a plateau again. As you lose weight, you got to cut the calories more and more. So if you want to continue to lose weight at a certain rate, like say half a pound a week or something like that, which is very healthy. If you are losing 5 pounds a week constantly, unless you're like 600 pounds or whatever, it's very unhealthy. You shouldn't be doing that, and you should be consulting someone that actually knows what they're doing. If you're starting off at 250 pounds, you're gonna lose 20 pounds in the first 2-3 months, and after that it's probably gonna be half a pound to a pound, and if for some people with really good genetics, 2 pounds a week. But after that, it starts to plateau. So you just gotta be willing to put in the work. So hope you guys have an amazing New Year day. I got scratched by my cat. Yeah, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with Back and Shoulders.